Hi Aries, this is your special edition love story Lovescope for mid-February 2017. What makes this Lovescope special is I am looking at a very specific energy, a very specific love story, opposed to general love energies for the sign of Aries for the month. Now, I have also drawn 3 different options for outcome advice. So go ahead and decide which you are most drawn to throughout the course of this reading. And then at the end, it will be revealed and they will be time-stamped. Now, Aries, in all the love stories I've done so far, yours is probably the most clear-cut, and because I'm looking at a very specific stream of energy, a very specific love story, this is not going to resonate with all of you. But what I see here for you guys, the energy of this is playing out a couple different ways. For those Aries who are coupled up, I see that for many of you, doesn't have to be all because this is general, there were some challenge and heavy energies in the past between you and another person. The person that you are with right now, coupled up. I'm getting ahead of myself. And I say you because you're showing as the Page of Swords and they're coming in as the Queen of Swords. And I get a couple different things. The strongest message I get is your partner had more feelings for you or was more committed, more involved at some point in the past than you were. They were more grown in this relationship than you, and that can play out so many different ways, but the strongest sense I get is emotionally. They were more emotionally involved than you were. And you guys, there was a flip that switched or something that happened, and it really caused you to come into a new awakening. And you expressed responsibility for yourself. For some of you, you reached out to friends and family to help navigate how you could repair this relationship. And the energy you brought forth to your partner was new and light and flirty. And because of that, you guys have let the past go and have moved on. And now you're taking the next step. And what I love is that this is how your card spread goes. This is why I say it's so clear-cut. We have forgiving and learning, express your love, let your friends help, flirt, engagement, and then wedding. So it's like once you move beyond the past, whatever transpired in this relationship in the past, it's as though the relationship just moves quickly, quantum leaps as far as commitment, love, relationship moves forward. I mean, we have flirt, then engagement, and wedding. So it's like bam, bam, bam. Now, because the other person involved is showing as a queen and you're showing as a page, I think it was you that wasn't so much ready for all of this. And they always kind of were. And now you guys are balanced and you've come into yourself and it's moving at this pace. But this is beautiful energy. It's the hard times are in the past. And you know, for some of you, this may have played out where this person was supporting you as you were ending a relationship or going through a divorce. They were a friend to you. And now you've come into a place where you feel healed and you've let the past kind of go. And there's this flirty energy between the two of you. And it's going to escalate very quickly. This just... You'll know if this love story is speaking to you. And in that specific situation, you know, that person that's really been there for you, that you notice you may have feelings for, if you open up and express yourself, it's going to escalate very quickly. Now, I want to make it clear about the energy of this love story. The only person that is holding back here is you. So if you are an Aries who is involved with somebody who's really holding back and kind of not committing and things of that nature, this energy is not speaking about that relationship. This is very, very clear that it was you who wasn't quite ready, or it was you that did something and caused the upset in the past with this person. But the fact that you're both showing as swords energy tells me that you are vibrationally aligned. It's just that person was more grown than you were on some level, whether it be age, emotions, intellect, wisdom, life experience, their profession in life, their, you know, being more established in life. There's just something about the other person involved in this where they brought more, or they were willing to give more in the past than you were. And now you have had this awakening. And perhaps this awakening has come because they have expressed their love to you. They've expressed their emotions to you, and that kind of ignited a spark. And now we're in this phase of flirting and playfulness and passion, and you know, we're moving from beyond the past. And with engagement and wedding coming out back to back like that, it's gonna escalate quickly. Now, for those of you who are not involved with this person at this time, this is the message I'm getting. In the past, you had a connection with this person, and you guys are not speaking at this time. This could be long ago past, maybe not so distant past. It's different for each of you. But again, it's the same thing. It's where they were trying to offer you more than you were ready for, or they had more feelings and emotions for you than you had for them. But now you are at this place in your life where you are thinking about them, and you want to have a real shot with them. And for some, this could be like years has passed. It's just whatever transpired in the past separated the two of you, and you're really thinking about reaching out to them. Now, as this is general, I suppose they could reach out to you, but I feel most strong that it's you trying to decide whether you want to reach out to them and express your feelings for them, and that you are sorry, and that you want to have another chance. And again, it's, if you were rejected or whatever, this is not speaking to you. This is more where you kind of rejected somebody else, or didn't let a relationship with somebody else really solidify. And now the love story, the cards just read it so perfectly. It's like there's a coming back together, and there's some forgiveness and healing that needs to take place, but this just doesn't feel heavy. So it's like, okay, hey, I'm sorry for how things went down. I would really like a chance with you. And okay, well, here, we're gonna start off as friends, and it's gonna be kind of light and casual, but there's a lot of passion between us and chemistry, so there's a lot of flirting and innuendo and, you know, playfulness and fun, and it brings us together quite quickly, and we want to be together. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. It becomes grounded, it becomes solidified, and, you know, with the wedding card here, it's as though, you know, you reach out just because you're hoping to be just friends with this person, even though you would love more. It's like, I just really want this person in my life. And after all is said and done, here we are, either getting married in 2017 or early 2018, or making the decision that we're going to be getting married. You know, it's whoever you are currently involved with that is kind of now where you're seeing them through fresh eyes, or you're not involved with this person at all at this time, and you're remembering them and you're wanting that other chance. This is the love story. This is your love story, okay? And Aries, it's you who rejected them, or it's you who was wrong in the relationship, and it is you why the relationship ended, okay? And they may feel a bit defensive towards you, whether you are with them right now or this is somebody you're thinking about reaching out to. But by you expressing yourself fully, it creates this beautiful energy. It recaptures the innocence and the playfulness that you had, and it opens up this whole new world where you guys just accelerate forward quite quickly. And with wedding here, to me, this, for you guys, either this is the person that you're going to be with for the rest of your life, or this is going to be a very long-term serious relationship. Who this love story is talking about, this person, this is something that is going to be very significant in your life on a romantic level. This is going to be a very important person. This is going to be one of those relationships that, you know, if it doesn't last and it eventually does end, it's going to be, this was the love of my life, or this was one of the people that I truly loved with my heart and soul in this lifetime, or this is who you're going to be with truly for the rest of your life. Very significant relationship. And if you are feeling like reaching out to this person and it's feeling really strong, I do see that it is in your favor to do so. So let's get right into the advice outcome to shed more light on your specific situation. Okay, if you are drawn to option 2 or 3, go ahead and click the timestamp in the description box for that option, okay? Because I'm going to start with option 1. So for option 1, we have focus, spiritual growth, do something for someone else, give your attention to someone else, and intention. So this here really speaks to me about those of you who are thinking of somebody from your past that maybe you let down, or you didn't really see them for all they were truly worth, and now for whatever reason you have. And I say that because with focus and spiritual growth, you had to experience some things. And again, you're showing as a page, they're showing as a queen. You had to experience some things in life to develop you and grow you in a spiritual way, to allow you to be able to align with this person and truly be what they need in another individual. Because I think they've always, all along, been everything that you needed, but you needed to grow on some level to be able to properly and equally align with them in that way. And with this, do something for someone else and the intention, again, this is where you need to reach out to them. And this is a general reading, yes, but this is a love story. So I'm not trying to offend anybody, and I'm truly sorry if this doesn't resonate with you. But the energy of this love story is where Aries dropped the ball. It's Aries the reason why this did not work. And now Aries has walked the walk, has come into spiritual growth, has experienced life, and is now very focused on love. Whereas in the past, Aries wasn't. Aries was focused on having fun and flirting and experiencing life. But this person, you cannot forget them. There was something special about them, and they may be the only person that you have any regret about, like the one that got away potentially. And now here you are with your experiences, your spiritual growth that you've obtained. You're very focused, and you have beautiful intention towards this individual. So if you are a partner of Aries and this is resonating with you, know they have been through it. Their intention is now pure and real. They do love you, and you need not be defensive towards them, because you guys have the potential of a very beautiful romance that could not have unfolded prior to the now, the understanding and the growth that has been achieved up to this point. And that's really important to understand. You know, you can't be too hard on yourself, because if this was meant to work out in the past, that's when it would have worked out. But it wasn't. It wasn't time for that. Maybe you only came together to create this connection so that when you were truly ready to give somebody everything that they truly deserve, you would remember them, because that is your soulmate. That is the one. Okay? So if you were drawn to option 1, you need to trust that the timing wasn't right in the past, and seek out why that is, and what you've gained and learned from then till now. Do not be afraid to express that to this person, because with flirt, engagement, and wedding, I see it being well received. Okay? So that's what I got for the option 1. I hope that this reading resonated well with you and offers you guidance if, you know, this is your love story, because it looks very beautiful to me. All right? So if you were drawn to option 2, we have playfulness, body care, new love, and grace. So what this is telling me is, again, the reason why this did not work out with this person in the past is because there was, you know, you weren't ready for it. And with body care, For some, you know, this might have been where either you were overweight or they were overweight, and coming into a place of loving yourself more or them loving their self more had to happen. But with this being your outcome, be playful with this person when you reach out to them. And with new love, it's the same message as, you know, the love story itself. It wasn't the right time the first time you guys came together, and it was Aries was the cause. The energy of the Aries in the relationship, in this love story, was the cause. And now, because you really want to either work it out with this person, or you want to reach out to this person because you guys haven't talked in a while, this is Spirit saying you really need to be playful about it and express your true feelings about them, their beauty. And normally I'm talking about the inside, but for whatever reason, for those of you who have been drawn to this set of cards, you really need to tell them that they are physically beautiful to you, that you see them that way, and there's new love that is birthing between the two of you. And you need to have a grace about yourself, okay? Just coming through as the Page of Swords. In the past, I think you may have had a sharp tongue, and it puts them in this place of being kind of defensive towards you. And you need to have more grace with that. You need to be more playful. You need to be more flirty. Be lighter about things. Most of all, you need to really express your love, the way you feel for them, that you want another opportunity at love, that you are in it for the real this time. This isn't play. This is for the real. And again, you're going to be well received. And I want to reiterate, this is speaking to Aries, where it was you that was holding back in the past, maybe not wanting to get committed to who you've been dating, or you're thinking about reaching out to this person from your long ago past that you kind of screwed things up with. It doesn't have to be heavy, but it's Aries is the reason. And with forgiving and learning here, I feel as though Aries is the one that needs to be kind of forgiven, but it doesn't have to be super malicious. You weren't ready. You weren't ready. For whatever reason, you weren't ready, even though they were. And now you are. And you're either really working on repairing a relationship with somebody you love and giving full willingness to take it to the next level, or you're really thinking about contacting that person from the past. And again, I see the energy aligned for you. Yes, that you are going to have a new level of love with them. Or if there wasn't love in the past, for whatever reason, you were hung up on somebody else and they were just your friend, now you're falling in love with them. But also, it's important that you love yourself and you feel confident in yourself. And just, especially with option 2, be very playful and flirty with them. Or more than that, I feel as though that's the energy that is going to exist here. It's just very playful, fun. It's brand new love. It just feels sparkly and fantastic, and then it turns into marriage. Okay? So if you were drawn to option 2, that's what I have for you. And you know, aside from what I get from it, it's important for you to take away what you see in those cards and the messages you're feeling intuitively, because, you know, your own intuition is stronger than anything else and should be trusted over anybody or any other message, despite how divine it may seem. Your own intuition is the most important thing, okay? So if you chose option through 3, we have truth and integrity, answered prayer, miracles and blessings, and transition. Oh my gosh. Okay, so wow, Aries, what I get with this. Wow. Answered prayer and miracles and blessings and transition. Okay, so again, Aries, you are what made this not work. This is the love story that I am picking up. You are the reason why you and this person are estranged, or the person that you're now coupled with, trying to couple back up with. You're the reason that it didn't work out. But by you being truthful, by you expressing your love, by you owning yourself, by you taking responsibility, by you spiritually growing and transitioning, you open this space for this answered prayer. And it's like a miracle, because for some of you who are thinking about reaching out to this person, you're like, there's no way in the world they're ever going to want another shot with me, but damn it, I can't stop thinking about them. So you reach out and you are straight up and honest and true, and it's like a damn miracle that they're willing to even talk to you. And there's this beautiful transition of old energy from the past finally leaving, okay? And you guys are going to be way more than you anticipate. If you chose option 3, this to me is confirmation, synchronicity, you know, the stamp of approval from the universe that yes, reach out to that person, or yes, do whatever it takes, Aries, to mend this partnership that you're already in, or that you are trying to mend because you wouldn't take it to the next step, but now, damn it, you know that there's nobody else for you but this person. Like, just give it your all. If you chose this option, give it your all to that person, and there is going to be a transition from what is now, which you come in with forgiving and learning, and you exit with wedding. So you're going to have this transition of energy from that to wedding, and it's a miracle and it's a blessing. Everything has its gift. Answered prayer, but with truth and integrity. This all comes about by you being honest with yourself, by you being honest with the other person involved, by taking total responsibility for all of your actions. Now, if you're an Aries where you got screwed over, this is not your love story. This is about an Aries who was the reason why something didn't work out or something wouldn't move forward. And now you want to reach out, or you just got back in touch with, or you're working on this partnership where they love you more than you were into them. But now you've had the awakening. Spirit has slapped you upside the head, and you're like, oh my God, how did I never see? Oh my God, this, oh, please, please let me work this out with them, please. And it happens because you're honest and you're willing to take responsibility, and you express yourself 100%. You don't hold back. Period. End of story. And it might have to start out as just friendship at first again, okay? But it quickly transitions into flirting, engagement, and then wedding. And with answered prayer, miracles, and blessing, I mean, it does not get better than that, Aries. Like, seriously, out of all the readings so far, and the, like, final choice of option to make it more personalized for you, this has been the absolute best energy that I have seen thus far. So, you know what, Aries, do not blow this. This is like your once in a lifetime love here, and you feel it in your heart. Don't blow it. Do not blow it. This is something so precious and so special. It is unreal. And with transition, it's going to lead you quite far into your future, okay? So that is what I have for you guys. I hope that this resonated and brought you guidance. Have a very beautiful month. Take care, Aries.